Yeah, so the most ridiculous thing anyone's ever asked me, I think it definitely has to do a lot with why I don't drink. And it's, even today I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine as to why I don't drink. And I think a lot of people, I mean, growing up, obviously it's a religious thing. And I mean, I don't have to drink. Like, it just doesn't necessarily mean that, because I'm Muslim, I'm not drinking. I have a choice too. There's a lot of them, it's sad to say, but a lot of Muslims sometimes they do drink, and I have that personal choice to not want to drink, and grow up in a society where I think 90% of my friends do consume alcohol, and they go out and they party, and they that's just the way of life. And for me, I choose not to. I can still have fun without indulging, right? And I think it's kind of like, it's almost like, oh, you don't drink, like how do you do it? How do you live?
Yeah.
It's like, I think I'm saving a lot of money. It definitely doesn't smell right.
Yeah.
You don't feel great the next day, and I don't see any real benefits of it. So logically, I don't think I want to drink. So that's what I usually tell people. But I have some friends that are probably starting some sort of event on Facebook, trying to raise money to get me to drink or something like that. I'm pretty sure people will show up to that.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
I'm 15 and I actually have the exact same problem. I mean, 2015, everybody drinks now. I always, like, so many parties that happen like every week, and it's just like, yo, why aren't you coming? It's just like, I just don't want to get there and just like not remember what happened. I mean, I'd rather indulge in something that I can remember, if you know what I mean. That's also, I get asked that a lot. As a guy, I always get asked, like, why don't you wear a turban? It's like, 'cause I'm not sick, I'm actually Muslim. And like, a lot of people don't know the difference between, like you're just brown, so you have to wear like a turban or something. I get that a lot. It gets pretty annoying, but
Yeah.
And just like the hijab, like, people will ask you with a turban, like, do you shower with that thing on?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I can take it off.
Yeah.
So.
I think the beard's kind of funny too. Obviously now it's in fashion and everybody has a beard, but like 5 years ago even, you see a dude with a beard, you're just like, okay, I better stay away from him. What's with the beard, man? Like, you're growing the beard out, like you're about to go on some kind of mission or something.
Especially those people with like those massive ones.
Yeah. So it's just, and now it's like, you see all kinds of people with beards, and it's normal now.
Yeah.
So it's just, you see how the trends change and how people perceive things is also, it's kind of funny. You see what things, even with even in our religion, sometimes we have people wear clothes a certain way. You're supposed to have your pants above your ankles, right? Sometimes, and now it's like a thing where everyone's wearing their pants above their ankles.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, if I did that maybe 5 years ago, it wouldn't be fashionable at all.
Yeah.
And I know my dad, oh my goodness, it was so funny because he would do that. He would get pants and he would get them hemmed so that they're above his ankles, and walking around in public. I'm like, Dad, like, what's up with those pants? he did not care, and he's like, I don't care. And now it's like in fashion, so I'm like, Dad, you're probably fitting in right now.
I always get asked what I'm allowed to eat. So like this other day we had like a team, like a meal, and I think we were eating pancakes. So like it was a breakfast, and my coach is coming to me. He's just like, sure you can eat maple syrup? It's like, it's maple syrup. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can eat this. Just for
bacon.
the record, it's just bacon that it's put down.
How many people
eat that?
Oh man, you've never had bacon?
Yeah.
Like, how do you not have bacon?
Ordering pizza, especially with other people, it's just like a struggle. It's just like, can we get some pepperoni pizza? You're just like the only guy there, just like, I can't eat pepperoni. So you have to like change all their point of view on what they want to eat.
Yeah. I'm lucky though. Like, I have a lot of friends that are very understanding, and I've stayed true to who I am, and I think a lot of people, you give them a chance, like, they will accept you for who you are. And, I'm lucky that way, and a lot of people now, they know I don't drink, and what I can eat, what I don't eat, and my lifestyle, and whatever the case may be, and very accepting. And so I'm lucky in that sense, but not a lot of people are, and I think I think people should be accepting. I mean, you're allowed to live the way you want. And, you know, earlier in the conversation, the girls were talking about we're in a free country. Like, you know, you make it such a big deal about living in a free country, but you know, sometimes you don't feel free. Like,
Yeah.
you can't practice your religion. You can't eat what you want. You can't drink what you want. You can't wear what you want. You're always being judged. What kind of freedom is that? You know what I mean? And I think about that a lot. So it's just a perception kind of thing. I'm not sitting here judging anybody else on what their lifestyle is, or even other Muslims. Everybody has their own path, and everybody does their own thing their own way. You know, I'm more concerned about how I live my life and what my outcome is going to be. And I don't think, like, in any case, it doesn't matter what religion you are, what race you are, what, you know, what your train of thought is, what your opinions are. You have the right to express yourself in a non-violent manner. I'll make that clear. But, you know, logically speaking, people need to be accepting, and just because someone doesn't wear the same clothes that you, or doesn't act the way that you do, that doesn't make them any less or better than you in any case. So, yeah. Cool. I'm good.